it is okay with mostly with functions. If you want to use functions, or you want to be, remember, this is function belong to random or belong to math or something like this. This is a handy way. But most of the time you are not dealing with functions with Python. You are going to deal with classes, with method, and with maybe a container with list that contains a list of objects. So the best way to use, in simple sentence, the best way to use the import in our object-oriented programming, this is the golden rule. Okay, this is. You can say from random import rand int, and then you use it, okay, directly.
If you've got two packages that have got the same function name, you would have to use the first option then, would you?
Let me put packages beside now. I will start just for the modules.
Or different modules. All right, okay then. Okay.
Yeah. Just with I will start my talk with modules, then I move to package, okay?
Or different modules even. What I meant is if the actual function that you're actually importing at the end is in two different modules and it's got the same name.
Yeah, so we have a problem. So you override that. You what we call, you delete, you delete the symbol in the users table, yeah? User, what we call this here, user symbol table, okay, with the newest one.
Oh, right.
Okay, so let us say that you have a random module, yeah? And you have, let's say, a hello module. With random, you have rand int. With hello, you have rand int, let's say, yes? Let's assume.
Yeah.
Now, if you say from random import rand int, then you say from hello import rand hello, the last will be remain. The previous will be deleted. Now the question, what if we want to make this kind of error? Believe me, there is no way in Python that give you 100% a secure, let's say, coding that you can prevent error. There's nothing, there's no way. The correct way is to design a very clear things. So let's see, okay, let's see that.
That was where you're from, the second one of those from, as would have worked as an alternate name as well.
Yeah, this is a good, yes, this is a good option, okay? But it is inherit this option, okay? So let me, for example, okay, let me show you some Django. Are you seeing the Visual Studio Code?
Yes.
Yeah. Please look here. This is a Django web application, a back-end Django web application. Okay?
Yeah.
Mostly you can see, okay, sentences or you use this direction. From ta-ta-ta import name. From ta-ta-ta import, yeah?
Yeah.
You can see? Don't dive more in what is the purpose of this, yeah? But as you can see, most of the time you will do this. You will have no time, yeah? This is a good option, but it is not practical. This is the problem. This is not much practical, because if you are coming at to work with an application that you must use a lot of import, and you will use that, yeah? All this stuff, they are classes, as you can see. From modules, import ta-ta-ta, yeah? All of them are classes. So I import each class here. Then you can, this kind of a question, if someone asks me, my answer will be, okay, it depends on your design. So if, for example, you ask me, you have a modules, name, and in that modules you have a class person. And now you ask me, Joseph, what if I have hello module, and in that hello module you have person? Well, that's not good design. Okay, this is not a good design. You need to have a unique class name, a unique entity name in your software. You need to think where to put things, okay? Most of the programmers are facing problem just with keyword like messages, like info, something like that. But don't write them in general way. Write message for ta-ta-ta. You know what? When I was writing with Objective-C in Apple software, their methods are very, you know, containing a lot of characters, something like that. Did a person save entity with brackets, and then you write, so they are more clear. So let us keep things to be more designed well. Don't start with design in such way that your names or your namespaces that you choose with the name, okay, will be conflict in several places. Try to avoid this, okay? Okay, so this is the, even though there is a solution for that, but it is not handy. So you can see here most of the Python, you can see this is, you are going to use something like this, and a lot of things, okay? Now, what is the problem when using with the third one? From module, name, import, all, okay? So let's say here, I want, instead of start, okay, writing import person, store, main category, ta-ta-ta, and so on, you can write from dot modules import, okay, all of them. Well, I must say, for me, I don't use this, try to avoid this, but it is good for testing. This is,
yeah, on that point, is there, I seem to remember, I don't know if this is to do with the import star, but when you actually write your code that loads that up, is there a way that you can override what ones actually get loaded for star, or does it always do everything that's in that module?
import
There's a way that you could filter that and actually only return specific ones as well. But I might be getting confused with something else I've seen somewhere in some class.
You know what? Developers, when we are working with teams, we are using from ta-ta-ta import star just for testing and to be sure that we are have not chosen not unique name for each module, yeah, for each component in module. So we use that. We use that. So this is just the way. I don't recommend using this anyway. Believe me. Yeah. You don't know what is going to happen here. Most of the developers are, when I say most of the developers, that lot of developers that I have seen their code and how they are writing from a lot of companies with different places without taking care what how I interact with them. I see most of them, the most, okay, using this. And if you write here star, they will ask you why you are doing things like that. So this is not clear. Just try to be honestly, this is the best way. This is the best way to use. Now, let me start, okay, just pointing let me start pointing to some problem. So this is a danger because you are entering names into local symbol table, and if a conflict, okay, is occur. This is one of the most things. So let me go and start to be more honest here in Visual Studio Code. We will touch all the. So let's say we are going to build a a module